welcome to the Whiteout Creek Outdoors podcast. It's definitely been a minute since we recorded. Took a little hiatus due to family and outdoor life.
Yep.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. Done some traveling. Relaxed.
Where'd you go recently?
Hours.
I mean, I certainly haven't gone to Iceland or anything like that.
Yeah. I miss being home. For sure.
No, all the good weather, though. So, I mean, been out on the bike a lot, pissing Sid off, so.
Yeah.
So,
I have been basically up to work and riding on the bike. I haven't even been in the woods to check cameras. I don't know. Which is weird because I usually check it like this time of year. I'm always checking cameras, and
like weekly, right?
Yes, and I just haven't. But I don't know if I haven't had the drive, or if I'm just too busy with everything else to try to fit it in right now. Because I have cameras out, I just haven't checked them.
Yeah.
So my cell cams are out. I'm getting pictures on those, but I haven't checked like those cameras that are way out there.
Yeah, because you have a lot out there.
Yeah. Right now I probably have close to 20.
Holy smokes.
Maybe. I can't freaking. I don't even remember where I put them, to be honest. I have to look at Onyx to remember.
Oh, smokes.
I think I was there. Maybe not. Could be an old pin.
Yeah. But so today we are in the garage, kind of doing a mobile setup. So if you hear some background noise or some weird noises, bear with us. This was kind of thrown together. Chris is like throwing his mic across the room, and but yeah, today we took the old bows out and did some shooting.
Yeah, it's been
a minute.
Yeah, it's been like 2 months, I think.
You were actually shooting quite a bit there for a little bit.
Yeah, then that Florida trip kind of right down the drain.
You were doing pretty good too.
Yeah, I still got 30 yards today. Shot my 40 and completely missed, so I'm staying my 30. Stay in my lane.
Chris, you were trying to shoot out to 70, right?
20, 40, 50 were all far, then
60, 70.
60, 70 I kept shooting over. So I don't know if that's me or the sight.
Well, it could be maybe a little mix of both because you haven't shot in a while either, right?
Right, and tonight I also tried my new my thumb release setup.
Yes, that's right. Which, honestly, your anchor point's going to be different with that, so it'll probably,
I think it threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I tried going back to the normal release, and then I think it threw me off again.
Yeah.
By the end of that, though, those mosquitoes were bad.
Oh, my God. Like, literally, like, on a dime, they all came out at once and, like, were trying to carry us away.
Yeah, exactly.
That was ridiculous.
They're massive, too.
Yeah.
I remember, like, Florida mosquitoes. It's huge.
You have mosquitoes in Florida?
What? I don't understand. We're the Everglades.
Yeah, that's true.
Mosquitoes everywhere.
I don't even know. Why do I say these things? I'm thinking the beach, like
Miami.
Buildings collapsing. And
yeah, the Everglades. I totally spaced that.
With alligators and swamps and.
Man, I'm dumb. That was rough.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I felt pretty good today shooting. I missed a few at 70 low, but that was my second time shooting in the last week, and I haven't shot in a couple months, which isn't normal either.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Bike week, man. It's bike week up here.
Yeah. And it's like I just got the new bike too, so it's all I want to do right now.
Makes sense, especially when you have all those other things.
Yeah.
You guys done any fishing lately?
Nope.
No.
I haven't done anything.
We know my stance on fishing, man. Why?
I have not done anything, to be honest. Did you do any fishing on any of your trips?
Yeah,
when you went to
I
Florida?
did fishing in Florida for sure.
You did?
Yeah, went into the canals, caught some bass, nothing crazy. Saw a few gators, but not as much as I usually was like remembering seeing growing up and last time I was there. So, some good fishing though. Nice to get away and not worry about nothing.
Yep.
I wish I would have brought my bow. I wanted to bring it, but there was nowhere to put it in my car. The sucker was packed down.
Yeah. You know what would be fun? A bow fishing trip for a bachelor party.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be sick.
That's like an expensive setup too.
It's really not.
Is it like $200?
Less than that.
Is it?
If you get it, well, I guess with everything, it's probably close to 3. Like, and that's like fully dressed with everything.
Is that like the arrows, the tips, the
yes,
reel
Real
setup?
Yeah, and that's like obviously like a lower end setup, you know, but it would
I
be
think
fun.
it would be fun.
It would be.
You ever
so
see
much
the
fun.
video on YouTube where the dude literally is bow fishing off a dam and smokes a fish?
Like 100 yards out?
Yeah, down off the dam.
Yes.
And then reels the fucker up.
It was wild.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even do that with just like a regular setup.
I can't see clearly after 50 yards.
And here's the thing. Like, in the water, that like
It's not right there.
it's not right there.
It's like moved.
How many times do you think he tried that?
I don't know. Could be one of those things where it was just dumb luck the first time
Could
around.
be. But I just always think of like Dude Perfect. Like where they just sit
oh,
there
yeah.
all fucking day.
All the outtakes that don't make the video.
Yes. Oh my god. But yeah, so we shot today. I felt good. Brandon, you felt good out to
Felt good. 30.
almost 40.
Let's just stay at 30. You know, it's been a few months.
So I'm pretty sure we talked about like our setups before,
Yeah.
but we can go over those again if you guys want.
Setups.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
It's
do
a
you
bow. It shoots arrows.
really?
Has a sight.
No.
Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't.
Well, for me, I mostly always hit it, but
I know I don't.
I mean, talking about Dude Perfect, how many times did you take that video?
I was waiting for that. I set myself up for that bad. So what do you got, Chris?
New breed with, it's a new breed. I think it's the XT35. Yeah,
That's a long ass bow, man.
it is long.
Yeah.
31-inch draw, 70-pound pole.
That thing's a cannon.
I can't. The sight I bought
Trophy
off you,
Ridge,
it's a
React
Trophy
1.
Ridge. And then the drop away rest I have, I like special ordered it because
Yes, because you liked it.
I liked the
one that was on the
version-
other new breed.
The first version that was on my first
Which is
bow.
a limb saver, I believe, if I am not mistaken. I think it's limb saver. Could be wrong.
Yeah, I can't remember. And then just, I think it's Black Eagle arrows
Yeah.
I'm shooting.
And I think you're shooting the carnivores.
Yep. And then today I was trying out just a simple true ball thumb release.
Those are decent.
Otherwise-
Those true ball-
I can't do those, man.
No?
Those thumb releases. I send them way too early.
Well,
Halfway in the pullback. they're
I
going.
thought I used to do that, but it's better.
I mean, obviously, when I shot at my 20, I fucked up. When I was hitting it, I jerked my shoulder too much, and that's why I sent the arrow right into the ground, right
Yeah.
in front of the pig, or no, it's a
Hog.
Hog. whatever.
Javelina.
Javelina.
Javeliner.
And then I think it's a new breed stabilizer, and I mean, nothing really special on it, but
I mean,
it's a decent setup.
it's a good setup. And, like, with the length of the bow and your draw length plus weight, that thing's a freaking cannon, man. Like, you could shoot 160 probably easily if you had a sight tape that would go to that. You know what I mean?
I mean, the other thing with me is I should either go like fucking get LASIK eye surgery or contacts because I can't see through
The peep.
the peep sight with my glasses on.
Yep.
Or 9 times out of 10 I end up fogging them up.
Do you, when you do that, because I've tried with sunglasses,
Yeah.
can't do it. Is it because you see like the rim of the sunglass or your glasses?
It's mostly because you know how when you line it up from the corner of your mouth to your nose,
Yes.
it like starts hitting my glasses and throws them off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, snap.
And so then I can't, like, it just adds like an obstruction for me to see that I can't see very well.
Interesting.
So being blind kind of sucks when you want to do more archery.
Like long distance.
Yeah,
stuff.
because shooting the 70 tonight, it was blurry as hell.
Yeah.
The only, like,
Well, it was also low light.
yeah,
Like we did.
Yeah.
It was really low light.
like I'll hold my glow in the dark pin on the white blurry thing out there
Right.
and see how I can do it.
Hope to hit it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good setup. And for people that don't know, like a longer axle to axle bow is going to hold steadier than like a shorter one. And Like mine's a 34, and yours is an inch longer than mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I just got a basic bow, man.
He's got the Cabela Special.
Cabela Special.
it's a diamond?
Yep, Infinite Edge.
Yeah.
Came with everything on it, and then you just put new ones
Yeah,
on.
just put new things on it, upgraded it. You know?
Yeah.
You got your old stabilizer in the front,
Yeah.
and just bought a cheapo little sight. It's not bad though.
Do
Pretty
you
sight.
still have a whisker biscuit on that?
No.
Okay.
I got a drop down one.
Were you shooting a whisker biscuit?
No.
And I made fun of you for it, or
No.
Oh, okay.
I think from the get go, that was one of my first things I did.
she had a?
On that
Oh,
one.
you had a whisker biscuit, and I made fun of you. Okay.
Correct.
No, I got a drop down one. I don't know. It's pretty good. I would like to get more like a newer one because I feel like I always have to tune it, and the peep sight always drops.
Mm-hmm.
But I just haven't justified yet spending the money.
Yeah, that's the problem with those like Cabela specials is they're just not as durable.
Yeah.
They just aren't. I mean, yeah, you can kill something with it 100%, and you can shoot with it. It's just they're not as durable. Like the tune's gonna come out of that thing way faster than
Yeah.
like me and Chris's. You know what I mean? But
How often do you get a tune?
it depends. Last year, I think I got my bow tuned twice. I believe. I can't remember.
But
But
how much were you shooting?
like I was shooting like almost 100 arrows a day.
Yeah.
That like from April to October.
Okay. Yeah. See, like mine, I have to do it every year, and I shoot like less than 100 arrows a year.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing is if you don't shoot it a lot, the string settles. So that has like if you don't shoot it,
Yeah.
it just keeps that constant form. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you've hunted with that bow,
Yeah.
and I mean you've shot out to
Yeah,
70, right?
It was like no, it was 50. I shot out to 50 with it.
But Brian used it and shot it out to 70, right?
He might have.
It can reach out there
yeah, it can
anyways.
go out there. Yeah.
Which is plenty. You know what I mean? I have a Prime Nexus 4, and that thing is a freaking tack driver. Like, stupid. Like, the other day I shot for the first time in a couple months, and it was like I didn't even, like, skip a beat. It was just
That's awesome.
pile driving it. I like the way it's set up. I like my sight, which is a what do I have on that? Oh, the CBE. Wow, I got too much stuff going on. The CBE sight, 1-pin. I've got the Bee Stinger stabilizer. I'm running a Scott Archery thumb release. What else do I got on that sucker? And then I'm shooting the Black Eagle arrows, which I started dabbling into the different ones. Like, so I always shot the Zombie Slayers,
Yep.
which for my other bows were decent, but they're a little light for this one because I bumped up to 70 pounds. And so I wanted to try the new like micro diameter ones, which you have one of them, the Deep Impacts. And then I didn't like that because I couldn't reach out as far, but it was super heavy, which would be decent for like elk hunting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to go like in between. So like I have the over here I have the Spartans and Renegades, and the Spartan is a little lighter than the Deep Impacts, and then the Renegade is almost in between the Zombie Slayers and the Deep Impacts. So I think I'm gonna run the Renegades
For your hunting?
for my hunting.
Are you going to shoot different for total archery?
Yes, I'm gonna shoot lighter for total archery, only because I can get out further.
Oh, okay.
I wanted like a heavier arrow for hunting.
What is this all white one?
So the all white one is, do you know the site Alibaba?
Yeah.
So me and
Oh,
a guy at work bought them off Alibaba, and we're like, well, we're not going to buy them. We want to try them. So they sent us 12 of them for free, all set up. I just had to, fletch them and glue in the inserts and stuff. And honestly, they fly pretty good.
Really?
I was impressed for the price, like
Yeah.
free, you know.
Free.
And what they do is they sell them like by the hundreds.
Oh.
So you could buy 100 of those for like, $100, and then build them and sell them if you wanted to, or keep them and just frickin' keep flinging them,
Yeah.
But it's about the same diameter as the deep impacts. And is that the one you're originally shooting? Is that the deep 6?
The Axis?
Okay, yes. That's a good arrow too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the 5mm Axis. Yep.
Yeah, I got 3 left. So I gotta get some more.
Yeah, these are good. But I think that deep impact is basically the same thing, just in a different version.
So does it matter? So you gave me a few other ones to try, right?
Yes.
So I have my original and the 2 sets that you gave me.
Yep.
Does it matter about the length? Because my original one is shorter than the 2 that you gave me.
Correct. You always want to be longer than shorter.
For the drop down?
Yes, because like say you draw that sucker back, and it's too short, and it just falls right off the rest.
Oh, true.
Second is like it's somewhat personal preference. Like you obviously have a draw length,
Yeah.
but wherever you feel comfortable with that thing hanging over, or however your setup is, you know what I mean?
Right.
But with those being a little bit longer, one, it's not going to hurt anything. It'll be actually good to see how they fly.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you wanted to cut them shorter, we could just take the inserts
Cut them down.
and just cut them down. And those, the deep impact have the outserts on them. So, and on those outserts, you can make those heavier by putting an insert in the outsert and putting it on.
Let me just add more weight to the tip.
Yeah, which is FOC, front of center, which is the new trend.
Oh.
Yeah. Heavy arrow with high FOC.
Why? What does it do?
It
Just-
packs more of a punch.
Damn.
But, yeah. So, that's arrows. Like, you can geek out hard on arrows. Like, bad.
What did you look up for arrows? Like, just Google random shit?
What do you mean?
Like, researching and, like, so this is the new trend.
Oh, YouTube.
Oh, YouTube?
Yeah, like Josh Bomar and Precision Outdoors. They do a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
They got me into wanting to mess with them, and I did a video which I put on the page of how each one did at every distance.
Yep.
So like 20 yards, you're not going to see much of a difference. You get up to 30, you'll see a couple inches, 40, couple more inches. I did it at 70, and my lightest arrow hit perfect. The Renegades hit 4 or 5 inches lower. The Spartan barely hit the target.
Oh, snap.
And then those deep impacts hit 3 feet before the target. So that just shows you how much weight plays into like your accuracy.
Yeah.
Like that, you're talking, if you had like a tall target and you were shooting at it, that's like 4 feet. You know what I mean? Lower. So you'd have to aim 4 feet above that target just to hit it at 70.
That's crazy.
So it like, yeah, you could just straight geek out on that stuff.
I'll never have an issue shooting at 70 because I'll probably never get there.
You're getting there. You'll get there.
Just lob them.
Yeah. That's what you do, though. You just send it, and then you hone in.
It's true.
Or you just send it and
You
have
just
fun.
send it.
Yeah,
Keep
I mean, you
going.
never get there if you don't try.
That's why I'm down to 3 arrows.
Speaking of arrows, I need some more, Brand. You should order me some.
We can get you some.
Okay.
So you guys excited for Total Archery?
Yes. Last year we didn't get to go
Right.
because of
And
COVID.
was it the year before that? Or
We went 2 years ago, right?
was it? Because technically they were supposed to cancel this year.
Yes, actually.
And then it was a surprise that they came back.
Yes. We were supposed to go in May. They canceled it. And then, like, it wasn't even a month ago
No.
that they set it back up.
Yeah, they opened it back up again.
So for August. So that's going to be fun.
So tell me about the different like what the range will include.
It's 25 targets, 20, 25. So basically you go up on the chairlift and you just work your way down the whole mountain. Literally you walk all the way down the mountain just shooting at targets. And we did the locals course last year, which is the easiest one because they had never shot 3D. Kat, Sid, and Chris had never shot 3D, and they can't get out as far. Chris can, but the girls couldn't. So we decided just to try that one, see if we liked it. And then this year we booked kind of like the middle of the road course because I don't want to say the locals was too easy, but it wasn't as challenging for me because I shoot a lot. Like that's what I do.
So we all just catered to Brandon and did what he wanted.
Yeah, like normal. We do what Brandon wants. That's how it works. So this year we went middle of the road, which is going to be a lot harder. So it's going to be, I think the shortest shot is like 30-something yards. Do you have it up on your phone?
Yep. Did we do Yeti?
Yes.
25 to 75.
25 to 75.
Steep angles and good shots that test your skills.
Yes. So,
75.
but
I'm not going nowhere near
I'm
that.
not going to make it.
but those 75-yard shots are like straight up, straight down, through trees. Like
It's cool. I mean, even on the locals, they were cool shots. They had some.
there was a
extreme
couple that were
angles.
First fucking shot on that one was
the first
laying down
that
over a
sheep.
hump.
Yeah, so
Oh, was
it was a like a doll sheep laying down, and you had to shoot like over a hump, and like dip it into the vitals. And if you were too low, you hit the dirt. If you were too high, you hit right over. So you only had like a beer bottle height of shooting it.
Damn.
And that was the first shot. I'm like, okay, this is how this day's gonna go. But
Do you guys
it,
do like a scorecard or something like that, or you just chop?
yeah,
You can actually play it kind of like golf, where
Yeah.
like here where you hit it is your
Exactly.
points, get the most points in the vitals or on the heart rather.
and then we do like if you hit it, we put like an H.
But yeah, the way we took care of it was hits or misses, or how many times we
Yes.
missed.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just to be fair, because
You're right. That is how we played it. We did H's and M's, right? So we played H and M the whole way down, and then we just added up, the whole way.
Damn.
And I didn't lose a freaking arrow that whole time. Last shot, I shoot, Cat shoots, Robin Hood's my arrow and breaks it. I was pissed.
Hell yeah. How far was that shot?
30?
it was like a 30-yard shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one straight uphill at 70 was intense.
Yeah, and there was some cool shots like that, like
Over the
wasn't-
water.
Yeah, they weren't like advertised in the locals because they, like you said, the locals were supposed to be like 20 to 50-yard shots.
Yeah.
But they just added a couple like
Yeah.
70s and 75s in there.
Which it's really cool because you can move up on like these targets. So like,
Except the one in the water.
yeah, true. Well, you could go to the side,
Yeah.
but you didn't go over the water at that point.
Right.
But like, it's cool because you can move up on the targets. So me and Chris could shoot 70 and they could shoot, 30 if they wanted to. There's no like set in stone thing. It's not like a competition. They want you to go out and have fun.
That's cool.
Like my dad's going and he rarely shoots a bow. Like he just wants to go and have fun. So it's even kids go. Like they have a youth course for kids, and they have a bunch of raffles and vendors and everything. It's super cool.
That's tits.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think this year is going to be a lot more intense, and we're going to lose a lot more arrows.
How many do you guys bring with you?
I'm going to bring like 2 dozen.
That's what I usually bring, just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, because I lost a couple. Like, I lost a few, mostly because on some of the harder shots, I would try it.
Yeah.
And whether it was because I went under and hit a rock or something stupid like that, I lost or broke a couple.
I honestly want to try to bring like 6, and just see what happens and
I
try
hope-
to make it through with 6.
Hopefully you fuck up all 6 within like the first 6
the
shots.
first 6.
You're just walking down the hill the rest of
It's a
the fucking
very
day.
sweet hike.
That would suck. That would suck so bad.
I'd give you one of my fucking arrows, except it'd be like a walking stick
I'd
for
send
you.
it. I'd fucking send it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours are like almost as tall. Your freaking arrows are literally like a spear for anybody else. Like a fucking Cherokee running through the fucking woods with a spear. That's what your arrows are. But yeah, that should be freaking blast, man. I'm pumped for that.
That's cool.
And then,
I forgot all about it.
did you?
I really did. Because I was like, I just remember it being canceled, so I wasn't worried about it. Mm-hmm. And then so it's like, oh yeah, it came back. I'm like, cool, buy the tickets. I'm like, oh yeah, that's back now. Every time we start talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, we actually get to do that this year.
Yeah. It was a little more expensive than I thought it was. I think they upped it.
Yeah, they did.
Because we paid, and it was, I don't even remember what it came out to.
Even with $200, it was like $100 a person.
Yeah.
Even with our discount.
Right,
last year.
exactly. And I'm like, why is this so expensive?
I bet they upped the price because it's so close to the event that they needed to like scramble.
It very well
Right.
could be. But yeah, that should be a blast. And what we'll do is we'll podcast up there after we're done and like give a review and stuff. I'm going to try and video some of it too.
That's cool. You gonna throw a GoPro on?
I'm going to do the GoPro. I actually have 2 GoPros, so like we'll do a couple different angles, and then I'm going to try to do like the tripod with our good camera and try to do it that way as well.
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure if it'll work just because, one, I don't want to sit there and set up cameras. I want to enjoy like shooting the course.
Right.
So I think, the GoPros are probably going to be our main way of showing how it is. But
I mean, like, do you have like a chest rig for your GoPro?
yeah, I have the chest rig. I have the head rig.
You could just like wear it fucking.
Yeah,
Well,
I just want to get some of those longer shots maybe with the cameras.
What's your view on the tack cams?
I'm torn between with that.
I think it's pretty sweet. Pretty cool
They are.
idea.
But the problem with those is it's kind of like a fisheye view where you can't zoom with those.
Oh,
I don't believe. Like if you have it on your bow, right?
yeah.
As like the stabilizer, how do you zoom on that?
Yeah, true.
Just like a GoPro, you can't zoom on a GoPro. Right?
Yeah.
You can't?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can either.
I've never even really seen a GoPro.
So that would be the only problem. But for like short shots, like 20 yards with a bow, that'd be sick. Not have to worry about it. You just hit a button and the freaking thing turns on.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Like I had the GoPro set up for my bow.
Mm-hmm.
You just buy the bracket that goes. You put the stabilizer right in the
bracket for your
bracket,
mount.
and it mounts right there. It adds a little weight up front, which I didn't like, but who cares?
For you. For me. Why ain't hitting that 30 no
So
more?
so are you planning on bow hunting this year?
Yes. Yeah,
Because-
I'm not gonna get a rifle tag this year.
Because the way that I want to set it up this year is, how do I explain this? I want to set up like on one side of the road and then on the other side of the road. You guys know where I'm talking about, where that field is.
Yeah.
But there's a huge piece of woods with a mountain on the other side of that. And I feel like we could do some damage over there too.
Yeah.
And then not like just concentrate on one area, you know?
Yeah, I'm only doing not rifle, bow this year. I'm not going to get a rifle tag this year.
You have to.
Rifle?
Yeah.
Nah, dog. 'Cause
It's part of your hunting license.
It's part of your hunting license.
Oh. Damn. So I'm about to be spending some money.
No.
Out of state.
If you come into New Hampshire, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's coming in New Hampshire.
God.
Apparently, you're coming into New Hampshire.
Well, no, it's not going to be that much, though.
Out of state?
Yeah.
The out-of-state tags are pretty
It's
pricey.
not for New Hampshire.
Don't look it up.
Look it up. It's not.
Google the Google.
It's
Siri, how much is a New Hampshire license?
it's more than a resident tag, obviously.
Oh, 100%. But honestly, ours, is it, or is it the other way around? It's either Maine's isn't that bad for out of state or New Hampshire's isn't that bad for out of
I
state.
think we did talk about this last time
We
on the
did.
podcast. I think New Hampshire is cheaper than
It is.
hunting Maine.
I feel like. But anyways, so
So yeah, I'm doing both this year actually. So it doesn't fucking
you're
matter.
you're probably not gonna buy your special archery tag, right?
Correct.
So you're just gonna buy one bow tag, and then your hunting license.
Correct.
That's not gonna be that much. If those are the only 2 licenses you're buying, I bet it's only $110.
And are you just buying in New Hampshire and not in Maine?
Correct. Unless eventually I'll find a spot in Maine. I'm hoping.
$110, I bet.
I feel like that's why I spent on mine.
You wanna know what I spent on mine?
Yeah.
So you had to buy a hunting and then an archery tag,
What?
correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's like
You gave
close
me
to
that.
$200. That's actually, yeah, it's like $200.
No, it's not.
It is. Hunting's $113, and archery is $83.
What?
Yes. I might as well get a specialty deer archery tag because it's $26 flat across the board. So I mean, like fucking send it, my dude. You know,
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's not lying.
I'm not lying.
$83
For a flippin' bow tag?
archery.
113 for a hunting tag. Well, your boy might not be hunting this year. Hold up. I'll get back to you on that.
They really like
Hunting
rake you over the
farm.
coals for that, man.
Wow. I'm disappointed.
You guys might have to start hunting in Maine.
Can you look up what it is for Maine?
You can't even hunt on Sundays.
Sundays.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's
Doesn't
the
matter, you
worst
guys don't hunt
rule
during the
ever.
week.
You think
Outside.
Native Americans and all those people didn't hunt on Sundays? Please.
Well, they weren't God-fearing Christian people. They were heathens.
Pagans.
What are we?
God-fearing Christian people.
Yeah, okay.
Well, at least me and Brandon are.
Preach.
Oh, God, that's funny. I can't believe it's that much.
Yeah,
That's wild.
it's pricey.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why?
But anyway, so I have, personally, I have 3 goals this year.
Okay.
First goal, I want to shoot a deer with Allie in the tree stand. That's going to be my goal this year. Second goal, Cat shoots a big doe or a decent buck. Third, you guys get your first deer. You guys come last, sorry.
It's okay.
At least you're in the top 3.
Out of 3.
We can share.
We can share.
Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate
But
it.
yeah, so I want to get Allie a youth harness, and because last year she went, we did the blind thing.
Yeah.
That sucks. I hate hunting out of blind. Freaking burn those things. So I want to put her in the tree stand, and I think that'll be more enjoyable for her because she'll be able to see everything
Yeah.
instead of like just sitting in a tent with her tablet when she gets bored, you know.
Yeah.
So it'll be more enjoyable, and I think that I could set it up where, excuse me, like I know where those does are coming in like every day, because I think she would freak out if she saw one in the woods, like 10 yards from the tree stand. 100%, I feel like she'd be like, "Oh my God, look at the deer," But
I think they found the main license.
We did. We
for out of state,
for out of state. I have for big game hunting 16 and over $115. So about the same, $3 more than New Hampshire. And then
That's not the combo tag, though, right?
no,
That's just
that's just
big game hunting.
big game hunting.
oh
Combo
my
tag's
God,
150, which is $1 cheaper than New Hampshire. And then archery, the archery hunting is $75.
so it's cheaper.
So it's cheaper to hunt Maine.
But here's the thing:
So thanks, guys.
you
Appreciate
lose
it.
out on Sundays.
Okay.
So
I
you
mean,
might as well. Okay, how many Sundays are in the hunting season?
What's the hunting season?
3 months.
September what?
15th.
Let's just say
10?
12 Sundays. I mean, no. Yeah, 12
Yeah,
Sundays,
12.
12 weeks.
About.
So you're losing out on 12 days
10.
of hunting.
Okay.
So minus those 12 days that you're able to hunt.
So
The value
I mean-
there isn't as good.
I like
And
to.
you're arguing $10 bucks, was it? Like $15, something like that.
Yeah.
115. 75.
So it's not even
Yeah,
worth it.
And
10
Maine's is weird. Their rifle.
You can't even shoot does in Maine
You
unless you
can't?
get a doe permit.
And like the rifle opens up before the bow and the muzzle loader.
No. So bow opens up first, and then you have the rifle, then muzzleloader, which is ass backwards.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
But
sorry, Boo Boo.
Yeah.
so we're talking like $210 instead of 110.
No.
It's like 190. It's like 196, I think,
190 for Maine,
and like 196 for New Hampshire.
196 for New Hampshire.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. That's what I spend on my tags.
Not everyone's you, Brandon. Not everyone.
Well, you know.
That's true. Yes, I mean, I guess I'm all in this year. It's a make or break year for me.
It is.
Because if I don't, then I'm just going to try to hunt Maine at this point.
Yeah.
Because usually what I do is I pick, like, I try to take a week off or, like, 3 days off and like dedicate that time. And, like, kind of bet all in, you know, on those days.
Yeah.
Because it's hard for me to just go out every
It
weekend.
is.
So.
Yeah.
This year, all I got is my weekends off.
Yeah.
Yep. And time after work, maybe.
Oof.
If I have that.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to get it done. We're going to. I have a spot in Rochester, too.
I'm down.
Right?
Maybe.
Double checks.
Well, no,
Not
because
certain.
we had an issue. Was it last year or the year before? Year before.
For what?
So, at your parents'. So, anyways, her uncle or family member, whatever, he's hunted out there for years, right? Well, her dad said, "Oh, just hunt out back here, you know, just set a tree stand up." So I went and scouted, found a beauty of a spot, set a camera out there, and I was getting a buck coming through, you know, getting all excited. So we set a double stand set up there, me facing one way, her facing the other. And what was it, like a week later? Not even. We go out and there's a nasty note on the tree stand. "I've been hunting out here for 13 years and you set your tree stand within 30 yards of mine." I'm like, first off, wasn't 30 yards. It was more like 80. And it was hard to see that stand from where we were. And second, I was told I could come out here and just hang it anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
So that was rough. So I had to move that setup, and we didn't get anything that year because there was just too much activity in there. We moved around too much. And then last year, I had, 5 different bucks coming in one spot, and there was a good bachelor group, a monster 12, and a monster 6. And I never saw any of those bucks, but I did shoot my L-tag doe out of there. But
See, I'm just stuck on the fact of that note, and it might be because I'm spiteful.
okay.
I would have brought the note back, shot it into the tree with my bow, and then taken a shit right at the foot of his ladder.
I wanted to do something along those lines, yeah.
That's probably what I would have done.
Yeah.
I probably would
I
not
was-
have moved my stand.
If it wasn't like her family member, I totally would have.
Oh, it was a family member that left a note.
Yes.
Oh,
It was
okay.
the guy that had permission to hunt out there.
I
Oh.
don't think that he realized.
But I don't
that
think
it
he-
was
yeah.
Me. I think he thought that it might have been just somebody just coming in.
Like some random person.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we scouted, like it was me, Kat, and the kids. We went out and scouted the whole property. And I never saw the tree stand. And he actually was a pretty good spot. He put it it was a big wetland spot. On one side was a bunch of oak trees. On the other side was a big hemlock grove. Like he put it in the wet area where they had to come through. Like,
Yeah.
good spot. So I set up pretty much right there too, you know? And yeah, he wasn't too happy about that. It's not like I purposely did it. Like I would never do something like that. Because I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. Like this year we had an instance where I hunt out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Like you got to hike out there to get out there. And there was this guy in orange on the edge of the field that we hunt on. And he's like, keeps like moving and popping his head up. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then he starts grunting like obnoxiously loud. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm trying to flash my flashlight at him, right? Because at this point I'm pissed. I'm flashing my flashlight. I'm like, what are you doing? You know, like, because we have the stand set up. And finally he saw us. I'm whistling and he saw us. Boop. ducked down, disappeared.
Damn.
But like, what are you doing, buddy? Like, I get it, it's public land, but Jesus Christ.
It's like that dude who's at that stand like not even 30 yards from mine. Remember that like a few years back?
Yes, and we've talked about that
Yeah.
too. Like,
It's like, God, fuck.
and the problem with that is he faced it right at your stand.
Yeah. Like looking at me.
Yes.
What the fuck are you shooting at?
Uh,
Are you shooting at me?
Like, you obviously knew there was no humanly way. Oh, freaking big tractor trailer truck. There's no way that he did not see your stand.
No way.
Like, that was just out of spite, like Chris would do.
I would do the same thing.
If he was there before me, that's different.
Oh, okay.
If you're
I
just
see
gonna
what
be
you're
a
saying.
dick to me because of me setting up 100 yards because I didn't notice it,
Okay. Yeah.
and I have the landowner permission to
Yes.
pound sand, or I'm gonna shove my
So
14 size boot up your ass.
All right. So what if you were you've hunted that spot for like 10 years, that exact spot, and then someone set up after you know you're
If they're 100 yards away from me,
no, like the 30 yard, because that's what I'm talking about.
I would rip it out of the fucking tree and turn it into scrap metal.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's hard because it's public land, so it's hard to find any hunting area right now because everyone's building houses and whatever. But if you see a fucking tree stand, leave a note with your number. Hey, is there anywhere else in here that I can set up?
Yeah, if you're gonna be
Yeah.
respectful about it.
Like, it's that simple, man. Like, you know I'm set up right here. Leave a note. I'm obviously going to come check the stand.
right.
I'll text you. Hey, I'm set up here. I hunt here X amount of days. If you go 100 yards that way and hunt these days, we're square. Like,
That's
I'm not
fair.
going to sit there and hog the woods, but you're not going to, like, set up in my spot.
Yeah.
Like, that I scout all year to do. Like, we have spots that I scout and I don't go in. Like, I won't go in there until certain days, and I'll get people on my cell cams. It's like, you just ruined 6 months worth of scouting. Like, I don't know. It's tough because you can't patrol the woods and it's not your property.
Right.
But at the same time, you put so much effort into these areas, and when someone fucks it up, it's like, what the fuck?
See, and I think this is why I want to put effort into my property.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that way.
You need to build a sick food plot out there.
Oh, I can. I mean, it goes straight back on the side of the fucking mountain.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you cleared out an area back there in the middle of the woods, like not like right on the back end of your
Yeah, I get what you're
your
talking
yard. Oh my god, dude, that would be so
Isn't there a
sick.
clearing already out there?
Yeah, there's a couple.
On your property?
Yeah.
There's a tiny little one that, like, I know the deer walk through.
Would be easy to
And then
expand.
somebody ran, like, a skidder out through there probably 30 years ago. So there's old, beaten down skidder trails
dude.
that, like,
Let's
I
do
know
it.
people are walking.
I have freaking seed right there.
I've literally invited you to come over to do that with me a couple of times.
You have not. You've said set up a tree stand. You've never said make a food plot.
I've said I want to set up a food plot. Do you want to map out my property with me on Onyx?
No way you
has
said,
said
that.
He has. It was either him or Brian, but that's been said before.
That was Brian.
No, Brian had.
'Cause I
I'm
did
like,
do
hey,
that with Brian.
Do you want to do that with me? He's like, why don't you just get Onyx? Like, okay, I guess I will. I'll go.
Did I say that?
Yeah, that's why I bought Onyx myself.
Damn,
That's a dick move.
That's a dick move, dude.
Yeah,
If that happened, that is a dick move.
that's like.
I feel like that's not what happened.
That's why I spent $30
Why-
on fucking Onyx.
Why would I pass up an opportunity to make a big food plot somewhere?
I don't know. Maybe you just were upset with the fact that I live 45 minutes north of here.
True. I am upset at that too.
Couldn't tell you.
But we should do that. We'll take a soil sample and get that started. And we're building one this year.
Okay,
We're doing it. Whose tractor do you have?
my dad's.
So we can use that.
You might be getting it next weekend.
Getting what?
The tractor.
His dad is taking it back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna leg it in there, boys.
Right? I have done a couple, like, just, throw and grow.
I mean, I also have a trail Jeep. So we can.
We could till it with that.
Yeah.
Build one out of, like, a fence and just grade the fuck out of it.
I mean, we can get out back there with my Jeep and then just bring some rakes and some shovels. And
Yeah. We could do it. That
You
stuff
got it in
right there is
July,
throw
though.
and grow.
What's up?
Yes.
And in July.
Late July.
Oh, good. Is it?
That's the prime
Growing season.
growing.
This is an odd topic to change to, but since we're talking about it,
Okay.
is that a good time to plant grass seed?
I think so.
I don't think any time is good to plant grass
They
seed.
say that you want to like do all your seeding and stuff for lawns in like the fall,
Really?
in wintertime. Yep. 'Cause then,
What do they call it? Frost seeding or?
I don't know.
That's when you plant tulips.
Really?
Since over here talking about tulips,
I'm just letting you know.
time to plant them.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I'm
time to
just
do it in
bringing the
fall.
people in on the conversation.
Okay.
Here to help.
I think it's called frost seeding, and that's why.
Because what happens is it sinks into the ground when it freezes. I think
Probably,
that's
probably doesn't run off or nothing's eating it. No birds or anything like that. So just
right.
thatch it up and
Or you throw it on the snow
Yeah,
and then let the snow melt right into the. Yeah,
No.
That's going to be the new moneymaker right there. Do you have any water on your property?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, creek.
Really?
No. Not the one in the front yard.
What do you mean?
I'm talking like near that food plot.
No.
Probably not.
No water. Like no.
You'll end up going off my property, but
But there's water near it.
yeah. So if you hike down the hill a little bit, there's an old little creek bed, riverbed.
Because that
water
helps
runs
too. Like with water near that food plot.
through. Yeah,
They're
there's
not
a water
going to go
source.
very far, you know, because they'll have everything they need right there.
Right. Right.
And if you have oaks in there,
Probably.
because if we could build it next to a nice oak tree.
build a stand in the oak tree.
No, I'm talking acorns. It's another food source. White oaks are the best. I don't know why, to be honest.
Creek.
Oh,
Outdoors,
so I
buddy.
thought you were
That
going
was a
with it.
sponsor.
Oh no, now that I think about that.
White
No,
Oaks are
I've
the best
just
near that
always
creek.
I've always heard you're an idiot. I've always heard that white oaks are the best.
I don't know why, but
At least the rest of us got it.
I hate you. I don't even know why I hang out with you.
Because we're pretty much your only friends.
That's accurate.
Story of my life.
Oh God. Sorry, I had to take a sip of beer there.
No.
So yeah, what like your plan, Chris, as well, is to bow hunt, right?
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna buy my rifle tag.
For like half the cost. Or a third.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What-
Sid got it for me for Christmas, New Year's present, right? Something like that.
Bought everything for you, even the special one.
Dang.
Don't. She has a lot of faith in me or something. I don't
Hey.
fucking know.
That's just more like ammo to say I gotta fucking get one now.
Well, I'm gonna try. But yeah, I'm gonna go bow. I'm gonna bow hunt and rifle.
Yeah.
So I got my new 30-30 this year too.
lever action.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And I've always wanted one
Yeah.
ever since I was a little kid.
They're nice guns.
And
They're nice bush guns too.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I'm fucking excited to be out in the woods with that thing.
Yeah. You know what I want to do this year, and I've never really wanted to, is track a little bit. I've never been interested in it, but I've been watching a lot of like Hal Blood videos, and it's just like getting me into it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like just sitting. Truthfully. 2 years
It's
I went,
hard.
It's like you get to a point where like the phones come out and you're like,
Yeah.
nah, put it away. Nah,
Yeah,
shit,
and
put it away.
honestly, I can't tell you how many times I've been on my phone, looked up, and there's a fucking deer like 20 yards from me. Like, I think that happened to us last year. I'm sitting there on the phone, and I look up, and I'm like, fuck, there's a deer right there. I'm like, get ready. But I can't believe how many close calls we had last year, and she didn't get one. That was insane.
Straight behind me.
Yeah, like,
And there's
we had 3 or 4 just literally, I'm not even kidding, like 10 yards behind us. And it was, what I did was I set up on a thicket, on the edge of a thicket,
and then a field. And they would never leave that thicket. Every time they came in and she had the bow in her hand, they would never leave that thicket.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? It was weird. So then we set up, 40 yards in the opposite direction, and I got my buck like a week later. And then I went out one morning and saw like 3 does, and she wasn't there then. So I'm starting to think it's her. But what do I know?
It's that luck.
Because it happened the year before when she got her first deer. I was seeing deer all the time. She'd go out, we wouldn't see a fucking thing.
That's how you wash your clothes.
He washes my clothes.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Why do you do her different?
He put something in my clothes that
Yeah, that way I can blame her when we don't see anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So yeah, we're into this 51 minutes. So
Already? Wow.
already, huh?
Damn.
You want to keep going?
Sure. I don't have nothing to do.
What do you want to talk about?
Man, motorcycles.
No.
Fucking motorcycles. That's all I want to talk about.
For real?
Sure, why not? 4-wheelers, motorcycles, tractors. Man, hopefully my dad doesn't listen to these. Been beating the dog shit out of that fucking tractor.
Have you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One of the rules was don't use it as a skidder. Yeah, I've been cutting down trees left and right, dragging them out of the woods with that thing.
Hell
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
But my backyard looks so much better and looks so different now. And I got my dirt all leveled out, filling in the backyard, cutting the trees down, opening it up, and just the bonfires we're going to have this winter. Unreal.
Is that tractor like the same as this one?
It's exactly the same, except instead of on New Holland, it's a LS.
Oh, okay.
I would say, yeah, pretty much exactly the same.
I almost dumped my bike in your driveway the other day.
Dude, on that sand.
Yeah.
It was
Yup.
super
I didn't, like, I just thought it was your driveway still. I didn't realize I was fucking going to the sand dunes in fucking Vegas.
Yeah, it is bad.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I sunk.
Yeah,
Like quicksand.
you do. It's like
And
beach sand.
I had to hold that thing up with all my might. She's on the back. She's just about falling off. I'm like, you got to get off. I can't hold this
Is
anymore.
that like right before the garage?
No, it's right at the entrance
When you
because
pull in.
So when you go in and you go down the little,
Yep.
just a little incline, it was right there.
Oh, wow.
So you
Yeah.
go right in.
so right there's a culvert that I've been needing to fix, and my buddy's supposed to come over with his excavator.
The guy that wanted to keep going is yawning.
Fuck you. And we're supposed to put in the new culvert, and anyways, because the water actually goes under it, so it's causing a lot of sinkholes and potholes right there. That's why it's all bumpy to hell. And the fill I had was that soft fill material, so even just with the tractor trying to float it back and grading it down, it's not like a 20-ton excavator packing it in. So, unfortunately, it's the best I got, man.
Yeah.
It's nicer in a car now. Bike, not so much. Driving through it the first time, like, ow, I almost fell over.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was sketchy.
Yeah.
What kind of bikes do you guys have?
See, Brandon wants to talk about it.
What do you got, Chris?
Well, you can go first. It's your new bike. Let's hear
Well,
it.
it's new to me.
Yeah, exactly.
05 Harley Road King, which I just put handlebars on it to make it a little more comfortable.
Ooh.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
So much more comfortable.
Do you ride it to work and stuff too?
Yeah. When I'm not being a bitch. If it's below like 60, I'm not driving that thing.
Really?
Yeah, not happening.
It is pretty cold.
Like, I want to take it tomorrow, but it's going to be too cold for me. The
Really?
afternoon's going to be really nice.
Yeah.
But I drive highway to work. I can't.
Yeah.
Like, if I took the back roads, it would take me an hour to get to work.
Oof. Fuck that.
I'm all set.
You still happy with your purchase on that thing?
Yes, so far.
And I forgot to ask you, how are the shocks now since we let some air out of them? Notice anything different or
Not really. Maybe a little. Honestly,
not a lot?
I would say more bumpy, to be honest. No, let me rephrase that. Like if I go over bump, I can feel it more.
Like the bike absorbs it more, like you feel it sink down, or is it stiffer?
Stiffer.
Right.
Like I can feel a bump.
That's the opposite of what's supposed to happen with that.
I don't know, man.
Should probably add extra air to it.
I mean, we can put the air back in, but
Oh, I don't really care. It's not my ass that hurts. It's hers.
it's the backwards effect.
But yeah, so it's so much better riding 2-up, and it's just a lot more comfortable. I could ride that thing all day.
That's good.
My other one,
No.
an hour into it, my ass was killing me. I mean, it was a lot faster
Look.
and like.
Oh, sorry. Tac cam on TV.
Yeah. See.
That's a good shot.
No, but that's like 20 yards. We're watching bow hunter die.
If this is a
We
shot,
all go silent and just watch. Oh, that was a good shot.
I mean, if that's the shot from the tac cam.
This
that's-
isn't.
Oh.
That was his actual camera. But see how it mounts right to his bow right there?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
But it's a good thing. Like, say your camera doesn't start.
Yep.
You have that one
That's true.
to get the kill shot, you know? Because I can't tell you how many times I've done that.
I mean,
Like hit the GoPro and it doesn't turn on, and I kill the animal and I go back to look at the video and there's nothing there. But yeah, back to bikes. What do you got, Chris?
06 Harley.
Yours is an 06?
Yeah. Yep, 06 Harley Electric Light CVO. The Screaming Eagle 103.
Yeah, I think Halls.
Yeah.
And it's loud as fuck. Like, when he gets on it and goes by us, it literally hurts my ears.
Really?
Yeah.
How long have you had that?
It'll be a year. Might have been a year so far. I got it last year.
Fuck yeah.
What did you have before that one?
So before that, all I had was metric bikes. So like Kawasaki's, Hondas.
You traded your... I thought you had a Harley before that one.
Nope. Before that, I had a Kawasaki Vulcan 1500,
Really?
and then I traded in towards that.
Interesting. I
Yep.
thought you had a Harley before that too.
Nope. Yep, just that.
And
No, I love that
Brandon
bike.
hates bikes.
Yeah, I don't bike.
No,
No, it's not my thing.
it's not meant for everyone. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't trust myself, so I just don't want to do it. It's not even something I want to like poke the bear at.
You ride dirt bikes?
No, I didn't do dirt bikes. I've lost friends on bikes, so I'm just like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
You know? I just know,
Yeah.
like, even like when I have my car, I love to go fast, right? So on a bike, I'm not gonna want to go. In my Hyundai Tuscan out there, I go 90. So
Is it a Tuscan or a Tucson?
Tucson.
It's
there,
Tucson.
where's some of that? Check.
Oh boy!
Don't worry, I got insurance on it.
Did it break?
No, probably.
Yeah, I love beating the bag out of that thing. It's fun.
Did you see that shot? Oh,
So they
I
have
didn't.
tac cam wide lens.
really?
Yeah,
How much?
$300.
Can you zoom
Ooh.
in with it?
300, huh?
300. I'm looking to see if you can zoom. No, straight up no. Ultra wide
So I got
panoramic
a
lens.
wide lens on my Canon camera, and it makes quite a bit of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want one of
Oh,
those
they-
tree stands,
So the new tac cam 5.0,
which is
they
probably
do
$500
zoom.
bucks.
Nope, $300.
What?
$300 hairs, and it's 8x zoom.
I'll give you $300 right now.
Manchester.
24 hours, Brand. That's all you got.
That's all you got. Put that shit in my hand.
What?
You never heard of Manchester?
It's been 5
No.
years of friendship. You've had to.
I've heard him mention something about Manchester, but
Oh.
what is it?
Someone says they're gonna do something. You get Manchester. You have 24 hours to do it,
Or what?
or you get punched in the dick.
Oh. Well, that's not very fun.
I mean, it's a
That
win-win
might
for
be
me.
painful.
It's a win-win for me. All right.
Sorry, we're watching.
Yeah.
We started watching.
I think we're.
Yeah.
I think this will probably be the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
touch
close
back
this
on
out.
everything else later.
So yeah, we're gonna try and do some more of these over the summer. We're gonna try to start scouting a lot more, shooting the bows, maybe even do some fishing.
Quick. What are you doing 4th of July weekend, guys?
Getting
Next weekend?
suited, or
Minus getting suited.
I don't know.
It's a trick question.
Is this a trick question?
Do we want to shoot? And
Yeah.
barbecue?
Ooh,
And podcasts?
ooh.
The 3 trio.
SBP.
Yeah. Could we do it on that day
What day?
after we get fitted for
I gotta talk to my
What day is that?
my supervisor. about
Saturday
that.
the 3rd?
Let you know.
Because Leah and Kat's birthday is on
The
that
3rd.
Sunday, the 4th.
You guys doing something?
We don't know if we have Leah.
I'm gonna ask, but
Yeah, the
We never
3rd.
get.
That's true.
anyways, yeah, I'm down for that. 100% down for that.
All right, cool. Sweet.
Apparently, I am.
Maybe we'll do a podcast then. I'm gonna try and get some more guests on. Maybe even we'll have the guys from Live Free and Hunt on.
They could shoot with us too. That'd be kinda
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. Trying to get a couple other people on, but it's more like scheduling that's killing everything right now. Everybody has so much going on with everything opening back up. And
Yep, summertime, post-COVID.
So, but that's the plan. And thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you later.
See you.
Deuces.